tell you how many freaking tries I've tried this with, but I have it written down, I have it thought out, I did it. It's gonna be a sort of podcast episodic type thing. I can do a quick recap at the top of every little podcasty bit, so that way I can recap what happened last, so that way if you're new, you can just jump in there, whatever. This is a story entitled What If? So basically, this takes place after the events of, after Asriel and Kara have died. This takes place shortly after that, very shortly after the funeral for both of them. This takes place maybe a month or two later. Toriel and Asgore are going through the divorce. Toriel is predominantly living in the ruins, but is still willing to come to the castle in a face of an emergency. In the event that there is a need for her to come to the castle for an emergency, she will come, but mostly stays in the ruins. As of right now, it's not completely written. This is just part 1. Part 1 is completely written. I have part 2 partially written. These might turn out to be some pretty long videos. And, you don't have to listen to the whole thing all at once. I'm probably gonna split them up into several different videos. But, yeah. This is just gonna be me reading things aloud. This is not a comic dub or anything like that. This is my own pure cut story, whatever you call it. It's my own little fan fiction thing that I wrote. I mean, sort of, just minus the shipping. I know typically I have Toriel and Asgore married or something like that, but in this one they're in the midst of their divorce and everything, and everything's just kind of going pretty badly. Also, instead of dying of sickness, Leo almost dies of injury. You guys are gonna have to wait and see if he actually dies from his injuries or not. But this is just going to give a little bit of context, just as how the fic starts out. So, this is just a little notification, little blurb thing. This is not the actual fic yet. This is coming before the little podcast fic thing. I will record that later on when I'm not so tired. This is just kind of a little rambling and a little update for the channel. I may or may not be going on a hiatus for a couple of months so I can wrap up the script and edit it and get the audio recorded and get screenshots done. And by script, I mean Kitsune script. I'm 14 out of 90 pages. 14 out of 90 are written. It is a 90-page script. It is the length of a 90-minute movie. It is a movie. You do not have to watch it all at once. I don't think I could. The editing process is probably what's going to be taking me the longest. I've switched over from KindMaster to CapCut, so I still have a few backlogged videos from KindMaster that I will be showcasing, but other than that, I don't really have a lot of KindMaster stuff left. However, I've been recently doing things with CapCut, and including the old trend of little me versus me now. I did that with myself, obviously. Yes, that's about it. I will probably still be posting from time to time, but as for new content, most of the stuff is probably just gonna be from my backlog. Again, a little bit of a hiatus just so I can get the script wrapped up and get the audio recorded. Once the audio is recorded, then I can start in the screenshot process and whenever I do the screenshots, I'm again going to be a lot less active. Because for the audio, I can portion it up easily, which I can do that with the screenshots, but it's a little bit harder, especially since I have like a million ideas, but I know that I will have to stay focused on this. So, yeah, that's pretty much it for channel updates, but yeah. Oh, also, thank you for 56. I didn't think we would get here in the span of a year. I didn't know that many of you guys liked my stuff, but yeah, you did, and thank you, really, thank you. It's incredible how we've grown in the course of a year, and it's amazing, and I'm very proud. I'm very excited. This is amazing. I never thought we'd get to this point. Just gushing about my channel for a little bit. But yeah, that is about it. I am going to go. Sorry for having to stare at a dark screen the entire time. Unless you didn't, and then, unless you just left the video. Which, if you made it to the end of the video, thank you very much. Means a lot. So, yeah, that's about it. Bye, guys.